YOLO amazing people of YouTube. So I've been asked before if I'm a cup half full type of guy or am I a cup half empty type of guy. And the response I've always given since a young age was, well, it depends. And it depends on what? Well, it depends. Did you fill it? Did you fill up the cup? Did you spill the cup? Did you drink from the cup? Did you pour from the cup? Right? Like, it varies. Well, it depends, right? If you filled it, then it's half full. If you emptied it, it's half empty, right? But as far as people go, there's a very similar analogy, right? Like, there's a lot of people that think, oh, you know what? Humans are capable of great good, and we're essentially great and good creatures, and we do horrible and are capable of horrific things. Well, I'm the opposite in terms of the view on our species. I think that we are inherently bad. We do evil shit. We're able to do horrendous stuff. And our life's struggle is to keep control of ourselves and make sure that we do good. We try to do good. Do unto others as we want them to do unto us, right? To forgive our trespasses against them and us forgive the trespasses against us, right? It's a struggle to forgive. It's a struggle to build. It's a struggle to be kind and be nice and all these things. It really is. And the reason I have that view that we're inherently evil and we try to be good is because it is so difficult to build something. Let's say a house. It can take a year, 2 years, a decade to build, and only seconds to demolish. It's the same with relationships. You can be an amazing friend, a great friend, year after year after year after year. But you're only as good as your last worst day. That one day when you completely fuck it all up. You can just get dropped like as if you guys were never friends. You guys were never together. You guys were never family. Right? It's so easy to just fuck off years of hard work and dedication and time invested and energy invested. Be it that your fuck up is great enough to put a halt to everything. But it is hard, you know, to be a good friend on a daily, to always be a good friend, right? And it's like with me and my friends, like I have the understanding that, you know what, we all have off days. We all have fuck ups. We all are rough around the edges. And I'm willing to forgive a certain level of fuck up. You can have your bad days and bad times and bad moments and all this, but we have these morals and ethics, right? Like, long as you don't deliberately try to fuck me, right? But if, you know, we have a misunderstanding, an argument, or you know what, you made a mistake or I made a mistake, bygones be bygones, man. We know each other too well for some minuscule shit to get in the way. So it's forgiven with the understanding that that won't happen again. And we'll try our hardest for that not to happen again. And that will be evident in time. But there's a certain threshold, right? Like, you can't expect, like, you can't burn the house down completely and then expect me to forgive everything and just go to bed. Well, the bed doesn't exist anymore, right? That's why I'm a person that believes that Where, like, even when you watch children play, they're mean. Children are mean. Kids are mean. Teenagers are mean. Adults are mean. The world is mean, right? Nature itself is not the kindest thing. It's a very predatory environment, right? Like where one eats the other, where the dominant one eats the weaker one, right? This is just the way nature is. This is the way we humans are, which are the most tainted and most destructive of all creatures on the planet, the most careless. And yet within the 8 billion humans that exist, there are some gems out there that are constantly trying to make the world a better place, trying to make it kinder, nicer, kinder to other living things, not just human beings, right? So therefore, man, I really believe that we're not inherently good, but we try to be good on a daily basis. And I know I try to be kind and understanding and be polite and courteous and all this. I could be mean and fucked up at any given moment. Just because I'm nice doesn't mean I can't switch to a complete asshole in a second. But that doesn't mean that I should approach everything like a prick, right? No, I approach everything kind, sweet, nice, respectfully, and I expect that back. And 99% of the time I do get it back because it's genuine. I'm genuinely trying to be a good person on a daily. And I hope you guys are too. You know, there's a certain level of confidence that allows that to happen. And that confidence is that I'm capable of being a prick at any given second and being fully comfortable in that role. I'm completely capable and completely comfortable with it. And yet, because I can do that, I can choose to be nice and gentle and polite and respectful and kind and sweet and all these things. And that's where I try and keep it. Like I'm gonna throw that into the universe, and hopefully you reciprocate it back to me, right? So that's my opinion about human beings and the glass half full type of thing. So solo yolo bolo. Try and keep your cups full. That way you can sip off it and you can still have some left over in your cup. Peace.